Good evening. I'm Weijia Zhang in New York. Tonight, the showdown over Ukraine between Russia and the West shows no sign of easing. Instead, it is intensifying. Today, Moscow sent 2 long-range nuclear-capable bombers on patrol over its ally, Belarus. Also today, the first of 3,000 American troops landed near the Poland-Ukraine border as the U.S. tries to deter a Russian invasion. CBS's Charlie D'Agata is in Estonia tonight with more on the brewing conflict.
They're the latest U.S. combat forces to arrive in Europe. 18th Airborne Corps out of Fort Bragg touched down in Germany, beefing up NATO firepower. Amid mounting concerns, Russia is preparing to launch a full-scale invasion of Ukraine. U.S. officials aren't yet certain whether President Vladimir Putin will pull the trigger, but they're building up defenses in frontline NATO states in response to what they call an elevated risk. NATO officials told us American F-15s were scrambled out of Estonia to intercept 4 Russian fighters over the Baltic Sea. We visited that U.S. squadron earlier this week.
To do an expedited launch.
Lieutenant Colonel Taylor Gifford commands those F-15s.
What are your pilots looking for?
We'll identify traffic that are not operating within international rules and regulations that might infringe on NATO airspace.
Bolstering the border against an increasingly boisterous neighbor. That's the American squadron's first intercept since it arrived here last week. Their deployment, along with moving more U.S. forces to Eastern Europe, is part of an overall mission to reassure NATO allies and deter Russian aggression. Weijia?
Charlie D'Agata in Estonia, thank you.